This day has been a long time coming. About 7 years ago, I learned about Asimina triloba, or American pawpaw. This tree produces the largest fruit indigenous to the United States. After hearing about this fruit that does grow in my region, I live in southeastern Michigan, growing zone 6B. I learned about this fruit that was described as having the flavors of mango, pineapple, and banana. I went on a multi-year quest to find this fruit, and for a time, it seemed like this fruit was the stuff of myth and legend. I almost wrote it off as being totally mythological. But one of my former colleagues, I ended up mentioning this fruit to her, and she told me that her family grew them. And she promised to get me a taste of this fruit before the next year or the next season. So season came around, and she found some of these fruits at a local park near her. She brought them to me at work. I brought them home. Lori and I tasted them, and they were absolutely delicious. So I confirmed that pawpaws were actually a real fruit. I had been on a multi-year quest to find these things, and I then later found out that the trees grow near my home in Detroit. I'm not going to tell you where they grow because that is privileged information. However, they do grow there. And after all these years of searching for pawpaws and wondering how they taste, and all this difficulty in finding the fruit and driving 85 miles each way to pay $10 a pound for the fruits, my job brings me to West Virginia in September. September 13th is today's date, as a matter of fact. And I'm in the midst of the legendary pawpaw patch. I'm way down yonder in the pawpaw patch, and there are pawpaws everywhere. Let me show you. Look at this. They're within reach too. All these trees around me are pawpaw trees. Oh, look, here, right here. Look at that. Pawpaws. On the ground, pawpaws. On the ground, pawpaws. Pawpaw trees. Pawpaws. 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 And you want to know something crazy about this? A person without vision, or who is visually impaired, could come in on this trail and find this fruit because it is so fragrant. When you walk into the woods, you might not smell anything, then all of a sudden you smell the sweetness of their aroma permeating the air around you, and it draws you into the grove, and you just look up into the trees, and there they are. The beautiful pawpaw, America's quintessential fruit. What I've learned about these things is this is a grove in Boulevard Heights, and I picked from a grove a different location a couple days ago, and the fruit is actually different. I think I want to demonstrate for you how the fruit looks in this grove. Let me find a ripe one. I'm going to find a ripe one. This one here feels well, I touched it and it came off the tree, so I guess it was ripe. So I'm going to demonstrate for you how these things look, and I'll describe the taste the best I can. Hold on a second. Let me adjust my camera here. I'm tempted to gather up a bunch of them, but in all honesty, I can't keep all these things before I have to go back home, so I'm going to just get a few. But I'll just pull this one off the tree. It's rather soft, and I'm going to just break it open. Okay, it's yellow. The smell is like pineapple and banana. Has a strong banana essence to it in terms of the aroma. This is quite banana-y. Very, very banana-y, actually. Seeds are rather large, but this flesh is really sweet. Now I'm going to be sticky. This is actually United States Park Service land. So this is not private land. This land belongs to the U.S. Park Service. Excuse the seeds in my mouth and talking while I have pawpaw seeds in my mouth, but I'm way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. This is justified. Yeah, the essence of this one is banana. It's also called the Indiana banana or poor man's banana. But the way the prices were last year, these things were selling for $36 a pound. That's not for poor people. But they're available right here. Free for the picking. If you're searching for pawpaws, I hope you can find a patch like this. GoPro, stop capture.